the maths is we are learning maths in a way with the Desmos tool. Also, it explore mathematics with the function geometric tool. So in in the function geometric tools, visualize the concept of mathematics. Even we can visualize the tough mathematical concept with this. And that's so the best part is this, that it is freely available, and you can write the address bar, write the Desmos on the Google, and you can find the tool. Next part, introducing the Desmos. So as you can see, this is created by me on the Desmos. So I will show today in today's lecture that how can you create the difficult tools, also difficult figures also in the Desmos. So Desmos is an advanced online graphical calculator that makes maths visible and interactive, and it's completely free and accessible to everyone. A new way to explore words of numbers, words of algebra, words of geometry. Now, in the next slide, we can see that it is Desmos website is easily accessible with no installation. Means you don't need to don't need to install it. Access Desmos directly through any browser, right? You have any browser, you have just type www.desmos.com on the address bar and you will land on this page. I will show you after this. It is compatible with computers, tablets, and smartphone. So you can see that we can use it on the laptop, computer, smartphone, and the best part is this, that it is free. Desmos mobile apps are also available, so you can download it and you can see that all the mathematical concept, all the graphical tools are in your phone. Now, why Desmos is important? So in this figure also you can see this diagram is created by Desmos only, and so we can visualize complex math concepts and create we have some complex number very in the this is from basically primary level to higher studies. So here we can study all the mathematical concept, all the complex concept also. This encourages exploration and discovery. Yes, if we learning, it is based on learning by doing method. So as much as we explore it, as much as we learn about it. And it promotes accessibility for all. Either you are a teacher, you are a student, you can access it by yourself. Now the fosters creativity in learning. You can make creativity, you can use some creativity in the learning. So what is the key features of Desmos? As you can see that it is a dynamic graphical and visualization tools. It is a dynamical graphical visualization tool because you have some functions, you write it on the Desmos tool. Then you can add the slider. Suppose you have one equation y equals to ax. Now, what is the impact of a? If a is negative, then how the equation looks. If a is positive, then what is the effect of this in the equation? So these are they basically a is a variable, and we can move the variable by the slider. So here we can see how this slider impact the equation. So some more examples are y equals to ax square. So what is the impact of a in the equation? So these you can see. And here interactive slider for variable. So this is for the slider. This is compressive scientific calculator function. So yeah, there are basic you know that in the college level we have some scientific computer here. There we can do some mathematical logarithmic problem, scientific exponential problem, these kind of tough problem. Here also we can do this. And the best part is here we can do the regression, statistics, and other operations. So this is the best part. This is a combo for primary class to higher education. And here we explore one by one each tool. So there are 6 tools as you can see in the diagram. The first is the graphical tool. Second one is the scientific tool. third one is the four function, then matrix, geometry, and 3D. So the basic tool in all of these, the basic tool is four function tool. So first we land on the four function tool. So here you can see in the PPT, this tool is looking like this, in which we can do the simple mathematical operations like uh, square root, addition, multiplication, division, these kind of basic tools. Basic tools are there. Like we can say that it is perfect for everyday maths problem. Now in the second part, you can see this is a scientific computer and scientific calculator, and you can see that it includes trigonometry, logarithmic, and exponential problems. It performs complex numerical calculations also. So you can see in the you can see that what is the value of log 10. So for this, we need this kind of calculator. What is the value of cos inverse 0? So this kind of basic simple calculation we can do by this calculator. Now moving on the next part. Low sound. Am I audible? My sound is low. Someone is righted in the. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This we move on the another slide, and the next slide is about matrix calculator. Oh, this is very important. As you can see in the class 11th, 12th, and the college level, we have to study about the matrices. So this is the matrix. Here we can create the matrix of any order. Here I am, for the example, I have created 2 cross 2 order matrix. Then there are many tools. You can create the matrices. You can find the determinant of the matrices, trace of the matrices of any order. You can find the inverse. You can find the square, trace, transpose of the matrix. And suppose you have matrix A, you have to find A to the power 5. So by this tool, you can also find the matrices. So here we can create and manipulate any size of matrices, subtraction, addition. We can do anything about the matrices. In the next tool, this is the most important. This is the graphical tool. For example, I have created one interactive slide. This is the equation of y equals to ax square bx plus c. As you all know that it is the equation of parabola. Here I put the slider of a, b, c, and then I demonstrate how the parabola changes. So if a is positive, then it is upward. A is negative, then it is downward. So all these kind of things you can see in the Desmos. What is the impact of B? What is the impact of C on the graph? These kind of all the things you can see in the Desmos. That all I will show after the PPT. We will do hands-on. You can do it by yourself also. Next is the geometry. Like 1 second, please. This is the geometry tool. So here you can see that there are many theorems in mathematics. So we can't see it visualize. Whenever we will do it in the class, we just have some book and we have some theory part. There is nothing to visualize it. So here uh, suppose this is a quadrilateral. What is the sum of all the four angles of a quadrilateral? These kind of things. This is the vector addition. All these can be seen in the geometric tool. So we can explore shapes, proofs, and transform dynamically, construct point, line, circle in any polygon. We can apply rotation, reflection, and transformation. This is the best part. Suppose we have an equation of sine x. You want to see what is the impact of sine x minus a. So what is when a is 0, when a is 1. So these kind of the transformation you can see very easily. You can measure angles, length, all this thing in the Desmos. So basically you can visualize and understand the geometrical meaning of the theorems. Now moving on the next slide. Yeah, this is the very beautiful 3D calculator. There is no concept in the book. Sometimes it's very hard to visualize the 3D concept from the books. So this is the 3D calculator. Here we can graph and explore three-dimensional surface, create stunning 3D curves and points, rotate and zoom out we can go in this figure and we can zoom the 3D figures. All right, these are like very ideal for multivariable calculation visualization. This is for the college level, but in the class 10th, 11th, 12th, we have also some 3D figures, like this is a size of sphere. So these kind of things we can explore by this Desmos tool. Now you can see this is one example of NCRT. So but this is aligned with some examples with Desmos with the NCRT. So this is one example based on linear programming problem, and I have created this problem on Desmos. So here we can see we can make the figure of Desmos. I will show you this example in the slide. When we move the slider on K, so I will now I will let you we will land on the Desmos page so that you also can explore Desmos tool with me. So we are moving on the screen. My screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, madam.
So this is our Desmos calculator. For the Desmos, you just need to type Desmos. या फिर otherwise you can type www.desmos.com and you are here on the Desmos page, right? So you can see there are the beautiful free maths. We can open graphical calculator. So this is the home page basically of Desmos. It is divided, categorized in six tools, which is graphical, scientific, four functions, matrices, geometry, and 3D. Now I am landing on this page. This is for the simple basic arithmetic calculation. It's very simple, as you are doing the normal calculation with the example calculator. This is like that only. So this is these kind of tool. Now the scientific calculator, it's also very basic. Like you have to find 3 to the power 9. So this is you can find in very easily. Okay, this is the basic tools, which is also available on the hard in market also. Now this is the most part. This is the graphical tool. Now I am writing the basic equation y equals to I am writing the equation of line y equals to ax plus b. Now I have to add, there are some prompt which is add slider. I am adding on add. So now A and B are as a slider, it is added. Now what is impact of A in this equation? So you can see one equation is on the graph. This is the simple line equation, AX plus B. It's a linear equation, so it is a line equation. Now, if A is 1, then it is passing through 1, 0, right? 0, 1. Now you are moving it by this way. So whenever A is moving upward, this is the impact of A in this equation, right? If A is positive, then it is this. If A is negative, then what is the impact of this? So basically, this is y equals to mx plus b. This is the slope. So it representing the slope. Now, what is the meaning of b? So you can see that b, this is the intercept. So you can see the points also there, right? So when A is moving, B is moving, you can see that how the graph is moving. So this is the you can visualize the maths in Desmos. And you can change the color also. You can do it. You can change it in how many color you want. You can make it dotted line. You can make it like this way also. So you can dark it also. So these are some basic terms. I have made some graph for you. The first graph is ax square. So what is the impact of A? Now A is positive, then it is upward. What happened when A become positive? How as A is growing, the graph is shrinking. Now, what is the impact when A is negative? It becomes downward. When A is positive, it is upward. When A is negative, it is downward. So whenever we visualize something, we got to know some other things also, and the our lesson become interactive. There are some other tools also. There are some other uh, basic tools or basic presentation also. This way you can do it. So here I make some polygon. For this, I have to write the polygon. Then I write the interact. First, I write the general equation y equals to mx plus b. Then I have added slider on m. So you can see that m is a slope, right? So this is representing the slope. Uh, Now what is b? B is intercept. So when b is positive, then it is from positive side. When b is negative, then it is intercept is on negative side. So you can visualize this thing. Now this is a triangle I have made. There are some plus part. There are 6 parts. First is the expression. Second one is node. Third one is table, interference, folder, and images. So what is the use of these things in the so expression is the most fundamental item. In expression can be mathematical equation like what is this? This is an expression. So it can be a mathematical equation like y equals to mx plus b, y equals to ax square. So basically here we are defining a function y equals to sine x. It can be anything. Here we can write some inequality also. Sorry. Here we can write some inequality also like x plus y is less than and equals to 50. These kind of things can also, we can shaded our reason also. And we can add some two functions also, y equals to fx. Suppose fx is mx, we are defining two function. This is a simple function. Let y equals to 2x, y equals to 2x, and the other one is y equals to 3x, 3x. So 5x, there are two functions. Suppose this is fx and this is gx. We can add two functions also. And here we can write directly fx plus gx and we get directly the 7x. Okay. Like this way also we can do it. Now we have function fx. We have to find the derivative. We can write dy dx of f of x. Then also it is like 2. So these kind of things also it is doing. So this is polygon. Here I give the prompt of the polygon. Like 0b is this point. This point is 0 comma b plus m. This is 1 comma b plus m plus b. So I made this triangle. Then b is whenever the b is varying, the polygon is also varying. So these kind of things we also can do. You can also do by yourself. Write the standard form of the parabola. This is the standard form. This is the example which I have shown in you in the PPT also. So this is the basic example y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. And what is the impact of a, b, and c on the parabola? You also can see. So you can open the Desmos and you write the function and you can share the picture in the chat box also. And you can write the function by yourself and share the picture with me. Ma'am, it's similar to GeoGebra. Yes, these all the tools are like similar tools. You have to write the similar same equation you have to put on the GeoGebra also. You have to put the same equation, then the same slider. So it is kind of same. So can you sharing the, is anyone can share the picture with me on the screen? Open the Desmos, write this equation, y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Yes, that's good. You have shared one linear equation. So you can also share parabolic equation also. You can download it in the mobile also. You can unmute yourself if you have any query. Yes.
Typing squares and cubes are a problem. Is there any
Please say it again.
typing
Ask again.
ax square?
How to type? How to
the-
type?
yeah.
Yes, yes. You
In
have
Word,
to.
in Word we have the symbols, but
Yes,
here
yes.
is there any specific thing?
Yes, here it has. You can see this tab. So there is x square. You have to write like y equals to x. Then you have to click on the square button. It is x square. For the square, if you want to put like 5 to the power 6, then you have to choose a by b, a to the power b. If you have to choose the modulus tab, then you have to put mod of a, mod of x. Now I want to show you one graph which is like y equals to mod of x. So for this, I have to choose this one, x. Here you can see the graph of mod x. What is the mod x plus 1? You can see this one also. So you can, similar way, you can see the transformation also. So if you want to hide this equation, you can select this tab. So now there are only two equation, y equals to mod of x and y equals to mod of x plus 1. So the blue one is the y equals to mod of x. So this equation is y equals to mod x, and when it is mod of x plus 1, so it is 0 at x equals to minus 1. So this is the point where minus 1 comma 0, and this is passing through 0 comma 0, and both are also passing from this. So you can see the intersecting points also. You can label it. You can see the basic transformation. Uh, Now there are some hands-on activities
வணக்கம்
done.
சார்
This is
நாளைக்கு இங்கே அட்டன் பண்ணிக்கோங்க சார்.
uh,
ரிப்போர்ட்
can
ஆக்சுவலா நம்ம இங்க இவங்க அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸா கேட்டிருக்காங்க சார் என்சிஆர்டில.
sir
வேற
आपकी
ஏதோ ரிப்போர்ட் தனியா கேட்கலீங்க
sir
சார்.
can you mute yourself?
ஆமாங்க சார் இவங்க ஓகேங்க சார்.
Lucy please mute.
ஓகேங்க சார். நான்
Rahul please mute again.
ஓகேங்க சார். ஏன்னா நாளைக்கு முடியாதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேங்க சார். ஏன்னா நாளைக்கு ஈவினிங் 5:15 வரை
Am I audible? Yes. So this is the example. There are some basic example. You can do it by yourself. Now moving to the 3D calculator. So we have to go on the home page. This is our home page, Desmos. Now this is our 3D calculator. We have to choose 3D calculator. Now, what is the general equation of sphere? So what is the general equation of sphere? X minus a square. Now here we have three variables because we are moving on the 3D. X minus 3 square plus y minus b square plus z minus c square. And now we are adding some sliders on ABC. 1 second. Yes. So this is some another type of example where you have to write sphere, and then these three are the coordinates of the center, and this one is represented the radius. So here You can do it in this way also. Now this is the sphere where the center is at 4, 0 and 1 and the radius is 1. Now the other is x minus a square. This both are the same. These both are the same. Plus y minus b square plus z minus c square. And another one is the radius. So we are fixing the radius as 1. And ABC added the slider. So you can see that this is the when A is 1, B is 1, C is 1. So the center will be at 1, 1, 1 and radius is also 1. So this is the example of sphere. Now we want to increase the radius. So we can see the how it is impacting on the radius. This is our R. Now we are what is the impact of A? So A is basically you can see that A is moving in the X direction. What is the impact of B? B is moving on Y direction. From when B is changing, it is moving on Y direction. When C is changing, it is moving on the Z direction. So here also you can see the differences between the graph. You can create the equation of graph. I am because of the time constraint, I am showing my work with you. The best part is there is some example part is also given. You can do it by yourself. There are many examples which is given on the this tab, so you can do it by yourself also after this session. Now this is the trigonometry part. This is sine x. So this is the basic equation of sine x. Now I have I write another equation, gx equals to sine x minus a. I have selected this, and then when A is moving, the equation is also moving. So what is the impact of A, which we can see in the graph. Now when A is moving positively, this is on the, you can see when A is increasing, the size of this, how it is impacted on the graph, you can see this. Now what is the fx plus gx? You can also see this line represents both fx plus gx. You want to level the curve, you can level it by a comma 0 also. Now this point is also moving. So this is interactive. Here you can see many interactive derivation, many interactive things we can do it. Simple, this is the equation of ellipse. I have wrote the general equation of ellipse. Then what is the impact of A and B and C? This kind of interactive examples, you can see it by yourself. Some examples are based on vectors also. Students, whenever we are doing any examples of vector in the class, we can't see in that because we can't see in the classroom. Students, many times students got stuck. What is vectors? How the vectors are adding? So for these kind of things, here we can see. Like first we have created one vector. So you know the equation of vector is x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 type. So first represent x1 y1 z1. So for vector you have to write vector, then bracket. First bracket represent the x1 y1 z1 and the second bracket represent x2 y2 z2. We are doing it by one step, right? So this is the first vector. You can write it by in your screen also. Vector, then this vector is from 0 to 2 to 1. So you can see it starts from 0, 0, 0 to 2 to 1, right? Now K1, KV1. So what is the impact of K? We see now if K is less than 1, then it is decreasing. When K is greater than 1, it is decreasing. So we can see the impact of K also. So you can see when K is decreasing, it is decreasing, and this represent the red line represents the K. So this is the impact of K. Now the other vector is V2. So V2 is V2 where the K starts from this point to 0, 1, 2. So you can see the V2 starts from this points to 0, 1, 2. I am increasing K for the better understanding. K is I am doing as 1. I'm fixing it as 1. Okay. So you can see that the blue arrow represents the vector K2. Now what is V1 plus V2? You know that the rule V1 plus V2, that the third arrow in the opposite direction represent V1 plus V2. So here you can see also this is V1. Now what is minus V1? So minus V2, we are doing it minus V2. Minus V2, you can see that if it is V2, then minus V2 is on the opposite direction. So here the red arrow represent minus V2. What is V1 minus V2? So this is also you can see V1 minus V2. So here we can see the simple basic V1 minus V2. This arrow represents V1 minus V2. So these are some concept which we can show in the classroom, and it's a very interactive. Now, what is the impact of K? You can see. This is the best part. Here we can show the what is the application of integration, application of differentiation also. This example is created by me. The example which I have shown you in the PPT, this is the question which is in the NCERT book. I have so this is the line x plus y plus z, which is less than and equals to 0. And for the positive part, I have doing that and write the equation. So this represent this line, this area. Now for the second equation, this represent this area, and the common area is this polygon from 0, 0 to 0, 50 to 20, 30 and 30, 0. I have labeled all the points. Now this is the equation of K which we have to maximize or minimize. Now I have put one slider on K. You can see this is the very beautiful concept that when P is minimum, so this is line which cut on this point on first. So this is the minimum. So this is the minimum at this point. This is minimum at 0, 0. And where it is maximum, as we are moving on this line, so if it touches from 0, 0, then 0, 50. So 0, 50 is not minimum. Now again, it is touching on 30, 0. So where it is, first it is touching on 20, 0. So this is also not maximum. At last, it touches on this point 30, 0. So at this constant, this objective function is maximum at 30, 0. So this kind of thing we can visualize by the graph also. Now this is the transformation inverse. You can see that how the inverse of the function. For the basic example, we can take log x and e to the power x and y equals to x as dotted line. We can see that how it is interactive, how it is in how the inverse are given. Oh, this is the most important part, parabolic function. Whenever a student learn parabolic conic section, they always got confused because we can't visualize just from the book. So these kind of things we can visualize from this, that how it is parabola, how it is hyperbola. So these kind of things also we can explore. This is the sphere. You can see I have put one slider on A, and you can see that it is moving in the direction. So when you click on this example part, you can see there are some three examples are given, which is on the graphical example gallery. So there are many examples of graphs which is given in this section. You can explore it by yourself. There, when you come to the geometry tool, there are many geometrical experiments are given, many geometrical, you can see what is the parabola, what is the area, what is the perimeter, angle bisectors, all the things are given. Now this is the 3D. You can write the function in terms of polar equation. You can write the points, sphere. So this is based on learning by doing method. So now you can post your queries over there. If you have any query, I can answer. I hope it is an interactive session and you enjoyed it.
Thanks for your beautiful session. Now
Thank
we
you,
are
Lucy.
open for queries.
Yes, it is. Someone asked me, is it for higher education? So yes, these all concepts are in the higher education we use.
Good evening,
It-
ma'am. This is Revati.
Yes. Good evening,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
for 10th standard, there is a linear equation of two variables problems will be there.
Yes,
For
ma'am.
that, two equations can be solved using this Desmos.
Yes, ma'am. This can be solved by easily. You can give me one example. I will solve these questions.
Yes, ma'am. I will type in the chat box, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So you want to see some interactive points like this? Please write, ma'am, because Mr. Rahul is also waiting. Either you can ma'am, please write your function so that I can solve the equation. Oh, this is very 2x plus 3y equals to 8. 2x plus 3y equals to 8. So this kind of equation you can write it by yourself. This is 2x plus 3y plus 8. No 1 to 10 class, only 11 to high class. No, it is you can it is categorized between the calculators. So you can see that there are 4 function calculator that is for the primary classes, and the other scientific calculator is also for the class 10. 4x plus 6y equals to 7. 4x plus 6y equals to 7. So you write two equation and you can see that both equations are parallel. So there are no solutions. This kind of thing you can do it by explore yourself. So if there is one equation like 2x plus y equals to 10. So you can see these equations are intersecting at minus 5.5 comma minus 1. So this way you can write the equation and find the solution.
Okay, ma'am. We can add using this
Yes,
equations.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
Ma'am, how can we find the integration or differentiation by using this app, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, so first of all, you have to define the function. Suppose I am defining a function y equals to x square. And now I have to find the derivative. Then I write dy by dx and x square. So you can see what is the derivative of x square? Is 2x. So the line will become as 2x. So you can find the derivative also. Also you can generalize in the diagram also.
Okay, thank you, madam. And integration also we can find out.
Yes, sir. Integration in between A to B also you can define.
Ma'am,
There are, yes,
you are
sir.
writing a square, ours is coming in subscript. If I write x to power 2, it is coming x subscript 2.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat?
Madam, you how to write x raised to power 2? It is coming x subscript 2.
X square 2. Sir, first write x. Then there are two options. One is shift plus 6. Then also you can write x square. Otherwise, there is one tab, show keyboard. And you can write this way also, x square.
Okay.
Okay.
Madam, where is the integration sign, madam, in this calculator?
Yes, sir. There is integration sign. Let me show you. This is the function tool. I have done some examples. This is the integration sign. You can see you have to explore by yourself. There is one function tab. This is x square integration. Also there is, you can put the limit also. So this is 1/2 x square dx. In between you can x square dx also. You can write this way x square dx. You can find the value also. So there are many things in this tab. You can write what is the graph of inverse trigonometry function. These also you can find.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
We are learning less, so we will be moving to the next session. Thank you, Shivani, for your wonderful session. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. Rahul Oza for the next session. Let me first of all introduce the resource person of the second session is Mr. Rahul Oza. As I mentioned earlier, he will be discussing a specific tool, GeoGebra. Mr. Rahul Oza is currently working as an academic consultant at CIET and Ncert with 3 years of experience as an assistant professor in DED colleges. He holds an MSc in statistics and MA along with 3 years of experience. He has authored 5 research papers published in reputed journals. Over to you, Rahul. Rahul sir, are you here? Rahul.
Thank you,
Rahul,
Lucy.
sir. Welcome. Please continue the session.
1 second, Lucy. Yeah. Thank you, Lucy. Am I audible?
Yes,
Hello.
it's audible, sir.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rahul Oza, and I am an academic consultant at CIET and CRT. Today, I am happy to talk about GeoGebra. It is very effective tool that help us with interactive visualization and problem solving in mathematics. First, we have introduced GeoGebra. Introduction. GeoGebra is a free software designed to explore mathematics and geometry. It is an interactive platform that helps visualize graphs, shapes, and mathematical concepts. Available both online and offline. Widely used in classroom and self-learning. This system required for GeoGebra: desktop, laptop, tablet, or mobile, internet connectivity, modern web browser like Google, Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and Microsoft Edge Opera. So what is GeoGebra? It is a free software made for exploring mathematics and geometry. It is an interactive platform that helps to see and understand the graphs, shapes, and different math concepts. You can use it both online and offline, and it is very popular in classroom and self-learning. Features of GeoGebra. Graphing, it, it lets you plot and analyze function and equations. Geometry, you can create and change different shapes and figures. Algebra, it helps you solve equation and expression. 3D gaming, you can also create and explore graphs in 3D. Interactive, the visuals are dynamic and make learning engaging. Cross-platform, it is available on your computer, mobile, and on the web. So, participants, we can go on GeoGebra website. We can type here GeoGebra. Directly, and one second. Now we can see GeoGebra website, and here we go about make mathematics interactive. Here are the GeoGebra website and uses for teacher. Engage every student. Teachers के use के लिए we can explore classroom, assign GeoGebra resources, introducing GeoGebra lessons. GeoGebra resources like activities and books can be easily shared with students through GeoGebra lessons without the needs of for the student to log in or have a GeoGebra account. GeoGebra lesson is an online course system that supports real-time collaboration between teachers and students in both digital and in-person courses. In the virtual platform, teachers can assign interactive and engaging activities to students, monitor the progress of a specific task that is being worked on, check which tasks have been processed and which are pending, ask the class questions, and see the instant responses from the students. Anonymize student names when displaying their answers to the class, and more teachers to view the work of the student. Hold discussion with all students, groups, students, or individual student. For more information, detailed instruction using GeoGebra lessons, have a look. Official tutorials and such type of videos are available to introduce GeoGebra and explore. You can also explore by yourself to GeoGebra website by these videos which show functions of GeoGebra and Google Classroom, how to integrate a Google Classroom on GeoGebra. You can easily assign GeoGebra resources to Google Classroom. This integration enables you to combine the benefits of Google Classroom with the real-time updates and interactive nature of GeoGebra lesson. By using this feature, you can easily distribute GeoGebra assignments and monitor student progress in one centralized location. Press by this video, you can easily access how to Google Classroom integration made. Now we can go to home page and is make and explore the resources. Here we find free ready to use math resources for algebra, geometry, number sense, measurement, operations, statistics, and probability across grades 4 to 8 and high school to enhance student exploration and practices. Now click here, go to all resources. Click the multiplication. Here we have seen find the product of two-digit numbers using partial products and area models. Something problem. We can go to number sense now. Here we explored the x and y coordinates of a point, discover the meaning of a changing coordinates pair. Here are the b. When we move the b, coordinates are changed. This is b. When we move the b, coordinates are changed. Like coordinates are 0 and 0. When we move here, coordinates are 1 and 1. Here 3 and 1. When we move the v, coordinates are 3 and 3. We can see one more plotting points on the coordinate plane. Position a point horizontally and vertically on the coordinates plane in this activity. Here we move these coordinates are showing. Here when it is on ground, coordinates are 0, 0. But when we move, coordinates are changing 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. This can help students to play and learn mathematics. And third one is finding the treasure on the coordinates plane. Plot the point on a coordinate pair on a map to uncover hidden treasure. This takes time. We can move this plus sign and click here. Check. Now we can check. No, treasure is not here. Then we will move this to here and check. Locate x coordinate. Left, right first, then the y coordinate up and down. Check third time. And solution is here. The treasure are hidden. So this one more time we can play. The given coordinates is 11 and 5. So 11 and 5. The new treasure and now we can go to home page.
Sir, what is the purpose of this?
Explore with math practice. We can go here and solve some problems. This is basic operations of mathematics. We can click here and got a hint, multiple 3 by 1. And then 3 by 1, multiple 3 by 1. And next step, 3 plus 2. And then add 5 plus 3. And we got the answer, 8. Next problem, multiply 2 by 1. Now multiply 2 by 1. Add 2 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 and 3 plus 2. And we got the answer 5. We can explore more problems like this. And now we can go to the calculator. Start calculator. Here are many tools who helps to students in mathematics. Algebra, tools, table, and spreadsheet. Here we can see a algebraic equation. Y is equal to X. And we find a straight line. And when we change the values, like Y is equal to mx plus c. C. Graph changing. Now we can go to the tools. If we want to a point, click here and make a point. If we want a slider, select positions, and if change the numbers to here, we click and move the point slider slide. If we want to delete, we click on delete and click A deleted and 3.9 deleted. If we want to select objects, click select objects and click here. Images also can upload on the browse, and images also can upload here. Text also created here like ABC. ABC. If we want to make an angle, select 2 points or 2 lines. Here, we make an angle. If we want to construct midpoint or center, we point out here we select 2 points, a segment, circle or conic. This is D point, E point and a midpoint F. If we want to create perpendicular lines, select a perpendicular line and a point. And we got a perpendicular line. Now, if we want segment, select 2 points or positions. This is segment. If we want line, select line and select 2 points or positions. This is a line. If we want ray, select a start point, then point on ray. This is ray. If we want vector, select a start point, then end point. And we got vector. If we want make a circle with a center through points, select center point. Then we got a circle. If we want semicircle, click on semicircle. If we want semicircle, click on semicircle and we got a semicircle. We got a semicircle. If we got polygons, if we got polygons, select odd vertical, then first vertical lines. We got polygons. If we want rectangular regular polygon, select 2 points, then the number of vertices. 4 vertices. There are 4, and we got regular polygons. If we want vector polygons, select all vertices, then first vertex again. This is vector polygon. If we want rigid polygons, select all vertices and first vertex again, or a selector. This is rigid polygon. If we want circle with a center, click and we got circle with center. If we want circular arc, select center and 2 points. And we got circular arc. So participant, on this way we can draw conic, ellipse, conic through 5 points, and parabola, hyperbola. Select 2 then points and we got ellipse. We can write here also like X, clear all disk. If want to save, then click on save. Click here, angle with give angle with given size. For making angle with given size, select leg point, vertex, then enter size. Now we enter 60 and click on OK. We found 60-degree angle, and if we want clockwise 60-degree angle, we click clockwise. Alpha 60-degree anti-clockwise, and beta is 60-degree clockwise. Now we can go to downloads. And conclude. There are some examples for GeoGebra in action: graphs of function and equations, geometric shapes and construction, algebraic equation and solution. Conclusion: GeoGebra is a powerful and versatile tool for exploring mathematics and geometry. Its features, accessibility, and global adoption make it valuable for educational research and problem solving. A go-to resource for student, teachers, and professionals in STEMs. It is widely used to teach mathematics and geometry in schools. It helps research explore mathematical ideas. It is a great tool for solving complex math problems. It is also used in science, technology, and engineering. So,
Thank you, Rahul sir, for your wonderful presentation. There are some queries in the chat box.
for primaries, primary GeoGebra, one second. For problem for primaries, we can go to GeoGebra home page and go to math resources and click here are number sense and go to upper elementary grades 4 to 5. Here we can go to 4 to 5, and there are many problems, coordinates, learn and practice locating points on a number line, and it This is very useful for primary students. Ms. Smita Suresh Patil, I have already shown how to utilize in classroom. We can go here classrooms on websites, GeoGebra website homepage. We can create a classroom. We can create a classroom. Click on classroom and introducing GeoGebra lessons. Here on this way we can go to classroom. KB Vikram Yadav sir. Yes, it has options for area, parameter function, parameter function, fraction, numbers, etc. Lucy, can we conclude?
Yes, sir. Now I request all the participants to leave the breakout session room and enter into the main meeting room.
Thank you, Lucy.
Please do not leave the meeting. Just enter the main meeting room by leaving the breakout session room. Thank you.